so depressed and stressed, but fuck it, I'm blessed. My head is a mess, but we are alive. Yeah, I'm so depressed and stressed, but fuck it, I'm blessed. My head is a mess, but we are alive. We are alive.
This was jamming out to some depressing music. Just want to let you guys know that I'm still depressed. I still deal with it. We all, and I'm just making it, doing what I can, but we have to remember a couple things. For me, I'm working on faith. That helps me. But number two is we got to give ourselves a mental break. You can't just. Once again, this has been a thread throughout all my videos, but I thought that healing the physical would heal the mental. And for some people, that worked, and that's why I did it, because I read a lot about that. Unfortunately for me, healing the physical, or a lot of that did not help me recover mentally at all. So I will say cardio has a profound impact on my mood. It's transient, but it can make me in a better mood. But with my CFS, it can also cause burnout, increased burnout the next day. But what I've come to realize in all these years of trying to get well, number one, with mental trying to get well is kind of like an oxymoron. You just have to accept where you're at to get better. Number one. Number two, is there a number two? I'm sure there's a 2, a 3, and a 4, and a 5, but we have to take time out. We're taking care of our bodies. If we're doing the cardio for our bodies and stuff like that, that's all like adrenaline boosting and neurogenesis enhancing stuff. But what are we doing for our minds? Okay, that does help a bit, but what about silence? I've been reading a lot about silence, and I don't have that. Silence is a commodity that has been completely depleted from our ecosystem. And even staring at a phone and looking at a Pinterest article, or looking at all the stuff we want to do, and all the stuff we wish we had, and all the shows that are available on Hulu and Netflix, and there's like so many to choose from. That's noise, okay? That's visual noise. We have auditory and we have visual noise. Just try, some people can, but to sit down for 30 seconds, 1 minute, 2 minutes, and just be silent with your thoughts, because that's who you are, right? You're not your thoughts, but you are you. You're not the Pinterest. You're absorbing that stimulus. Like, life is about stimulus. It's our reaction. We have ears, we have eyes, and that's the intake. And then we're processing constantly based off of prior experiences and based off of our genetic makeup, how we're going to deal with those situations. Now, someone could look at a Facebook post and think, wow, that's really awesome, that person's doing, that's great, and that could be inspiring. Another person can look at it and say, wow, that person is doing, that's great, that makes me very depressed because I can't do that. So it's all about perspective. Like, life, the mind, the soul, it's all connected, and the body. And I'm learning a lot about stuff that you can heal a lot of the body through the mind. The mind controls the healing chemicals of the body and so forth. But I just wanted to send a message out that we should definitely be looking inward and realizing that how much silence do we have in our lives, because silence is sort of like, it's like the miracle grow that's gonna blossom the flowers, like you can plant the seeds. I'm so scared of silence. I can't sit there for 30 seconds without silence. And even if it's quiet, that doesn't mean it's silent. I'm on my phone. I'm trying to do work. I'm trying to look things up. I'm staring at a video game or what have you. And even when I meditate, I do guided imagery. So I'm hearing that, and I'm visualizing that. For me, the goal now is to find that true silence, and peace is found in silence. God is found in silence. That's in the Bible. And until we can effectively block out the noise, and noise, like I said, is, I don't want to repeat myself, but anything that's distracting us from ourselves and finding out who we are. And most people, 99% of people, live their whole lives and they never know who they are. And they're uncomfortable with the silence, because then you hear the voices, whatever they may be saying. It may be, you're not good enough, or you're tired, or you're not going to be able to do those things, or it could be a lot of negative stuff, or it could be some positive things. And either way, those voices aren't who we are. We need to become the watcher, and that's from Eckhart Tolle. And if you can become the watcher, and you can sort of manage the voices, the negative and the positive, and have more positive voices, but realize that you are not the voices in your head, that you are not the noises that surround you. And that's what I think we identify ourselves with, is the noise, the perpetuating hum of contemporary society, the social media, the cell phones. Just 10 years ago, nobody, or 10, 15 years ago, cell phones, we didn't have smartphones, so people weren't staring at their phones all day. People were having real life interactions, and people were forced to be silent. When you went to walk a dog, you would walk a dog. Me, I'm like, I have my phone on me, and then I start to feel uncomfortable, and then eventually I'll start reading messages. And that's just me. I'm not saying that everybody has the same issues, but I'm sure that you can relate, and there's some overlap with my message. So look for some silence. Get some silence in your life, because that's fruit for the soul, and that's fruit for growth, amongst other things that we talk about. So you guys have a wonderful day, and God bless you.